You always look back and say, well, where could I be wrong? Where could this investment, I want it to go up tenfold, but it might go to zero. If this is not adopted the way...
Okay, I'm going to let you in on a secret. And that is, I never care about what could go wrong. All I think about is how high is up. If this thing's successful, how big can it get? Because so many things can go wrong. And you're going to run out of money. You can not get along with your founder partner. The market can't evolve. You could be too early. All of those things could possibly happen. And you could talk about it until you're blue in the face. But the only thing that matters to me is how high is up.
But you also look
and
at
can we transform the world in this way?
You look at the risk to see whether you can get a management team to manage around the risk, to get through that issue and that market constraint.
Yeah, there's a risk associated.
What's the big market constraint you see in Bitcoin, Ether, and the crypto world? What is it that you see as those?
It's really interesting. It's like all the other transformational technologies. The resistance is only in fear. The resistance. So if you just plow through your fear, this thing is going, and it's going to completely transform the world, and we're going to have an awesome world. But the fear is constantly brought to light, whether the press writes about it or the government issues some proclamation or some other government issues a proclamation. It instills fear into people's heads, and if you can get the fear out of their heads and just go, no fear, we're going forward, that's usually the way the future goes. It's really amazing. You always think the worst. You're always worried about the worst, but the best things usually happen. And so it's just, in my mind, just a matter of time. And the more fear we impose on these tokens and Bitcoin and the blockchain, the longer it will take, but it's happening.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leverage to technology, and I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back. And as we can see, we have absolutely no volume in the market. So we had no volume to maintain where we were at, guys. So make sure you're looking at the actual indicators. Now we have Playboy. And guys, we know it was coming to launch its first meta mansion in the sandbox. And guys, we know when the internet first came out, we know the only thing that was up there. And we know the same way that's how they're going to attract the masses inside the metaverse. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which they are pushing down. But like I stated, guys, we don't have volume in the market, as you can see. Open interest is dropping. And then also, guys, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. The Fed, of course, the repo is over $2 trillion. But we see CBDC conversation is coming up. Guys, I want us to make sure we understand. CBDCs are illegal. And then also stable coins being our actual money is illegal. And also in Europe. Yes, it can be tied to the US dollar. And that's what they're trying to do because of the Constitution. They're trying to build on top of it. But remember, guys, don't let anybody confuse you. It is illegal. But we know the NWO is going to try to write its way in. Now we have the central bank governor of France says they start the second stage of wholesale CBDC experiments. And like I stated, guys, all these countries are working on stable coins and CBDCs. Every last single one of them. I'm going to get into more detail. But guys, don't forget, when it comes to the actual Fed, they're rolling off the balance sheet also every single month. And it's going to increase in August. Even though I see us pumping a little for July and August, remember, guys, we're still going to have pumps and dumps. We know what the Fed is doing. They're raising rates and rolling off this balance sheet. And then on top of it, the ECB starts this month. And then, guys, we have Grayscale dropping down to 16.9. And remember, guys, I stated, if you have a company that's buying hundreds of millions or billions at a time, buying and selling is going to swing the market. And the only thing you have to do is keep your eye on Grayscale and their allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news. Now we have GameStop releases public beta NFT marketplace. And guys, when we go back to the GameStop Reddit, we see that whole plan come together for us to move towards the fourth industrial revolution. Guys, they have think tanks that sit around 24/7 planning out your life. Don't forget it. Now we have Swiss Post banking arm developing in-house crypto custody platform. And guys, while the masses are asleep, this digital ecosystem is being built out. Now we have Brazil's PicPay to launch crypto exchange and a Brazilian real tied stablecoin. So guys, we know stablecoins are definitely the foundation because they give the central banks the same control they have right now. It's nothing but digital dollars, but at zero cost. And they can tie in these stable coins with CBDCs, so then therefore they're programmable. They'll tell you what, where, and when and how to buy. And lastly, we have the U.S. Trademark and Copyright Offices to study IP impact on NFTs. And guys, we know blockchain, smart contracts, NFTs are going to replace the trademark, the copyright, the patent office for the fourth industrial revolution. Only thing you have to do is take your design, turn it into an NFT, put the smart contract on it, and it's done. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you know cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher Stock Channel, Cryptoteacher Stocks. You have your cobalt, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, where everybody's sitting at home getting home stocks, the Seabird, the biotech stocks, and where everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.